haven't seen your kind around here in a very, very long time. What brings you here, traveler? I see. And you're right, it's not a very long walk from the nearest town, but this place is quite heavily warded, so the mere fact that you're even standing here at all is a miracle. Do tell, though, how did you find this place? Interesting. The critters led you here. Well, I suppose you already have the blessing of the critters here in the forest. I should probably welcome you as well, as they are far less trusting than I. So welcome. Please, do come inside. Are you sure that there's nothing behind this door? Go on, open it. It's perfectly safe. See? Come on, take my hand and step inside. There you go. Welcome to my tower. Yes. Yes, I did say tower. Oh, my apologies for the late introduction. My name is Mare, the third tower master of this tower. Yes. Yes, I am that very same Mare Lightenfall who declined the post of the royal advisor in favor to just continue her research. That is indeed me. Aww. I'm touched. That was one of my earlier, more rudimentary works, but I'm glad you still found it interesting. You seem to know quite a lot about me, but I hardly know anything about you. Other than apparently you've garnered the favor of the critters here in the forest, and they decided to bring you to me. Do tell. Do you know why the critters favor you so? Well, if I knew, why would I be asking? I do not believe that came off as rhetorical, but it is indeed a fair assumption that I simply have fun teasing my guests. But in this case, no. It was indeed just a simply curious inquiry from Miss Reacher with too much time on her hands, simply to feed my own curiosity. Well, to start, the creatures of this forest are extremely cautious around humans, so I don't think it takes too much to surmise why they don't necessarily see humans as friends. But there is something about you which has made those critters comfortable enough to be around you and bring you here. For what reason? I do not know. Do you have any clue as to why that may be? A family heirloom or something magical that you be carrying? After all, the little critters of this forest do not act without reason. In that case, I may need you to stay here for a while then, for research purposes. I'd like to conduct some research on you. Find out just why the adorable little critters of this forest like you so much. After all, I too would like to know why they like you. Oh, I mean absolutely nothing by it. I'm simply a curious researcher with far too much time on her hands. Do you like tea? Here you go. I'm glad you like it as well. This was my master's favorite brew. Sadly, they've departed. Oh, no. I didn't mean it in that way. They are still very much alive. They're just traveling again is all. Chances are I won't end up seeing them again for another 100 years or so. First of all, yes, they have done this before, and second, it's very rude to ask a woman how old she is. Oh my, oh my. Flipping that back on me now. For research purposes, you say? Very well then. I'll be going on 207 soon. Does that satiate your curiosity? No, you are quite the adorable little thing. Maybe that's what the little critters saw in you. Oh, I didn't see that before. Well, I'm sorry. I have to be this close to see them. Spirits. There are spirits gathered around you. Of course, you can't see them, silly. They're invisible to the human eye, but they are indeed there, and they're giving off such a warm, comforting glow around you. Hmm. The critters you were following must have been able to see them as well. I don't suppose it was a sprite you were following, was it? No. Oh, in that case, that actually opens up a whole new line of research which I now must pursue. That there are some critters other than the sprites which can see the spirits. Well, I am a half elf after all, so it's only natural that I can see the spirits to some extent. But if it wasn't a sprite, then what was it that you followed here? No, that's adorable. I do see them around here from time to time. And so you followed it all the way here? Right to my tower? Are you sure that it wasn't running from you? I'm sorry. I was just teasing you. No need to get all defensive on me. But I will need to bring some of those cute little things into research then. Oh, no, no, no. I don't intend to trap them and run experiments on them. I'm simply going to ask for their assistance. I may not speak their language, but even without, we can communicate our intentions quite well. Who knows? This line of research may even lead to me being able to communicate with them. How fascinating would that be? Being able to communicate with those adorable little critters. Mm, Now I'm tempted to keep one as a pet. Of course, only if they want to. I wouldn't dare force anyone into my experiments. Well, obviously I test on myself. How else would I conduct my research? Not all researchers are heartless, you know. I do still care very much for those who surround us. If we did do such experiments on others, don't you think that we would get reckless in the pursuit of progress? Isn't it much safer for everyone to do it this way, don't you think? Now come. We've spoken far too long of the theoretical. You look very tired anyways, so please, take a seat. Lie back and just relax while you sip on your tea. What am I doing? Well, this is my chair after all, so I don't see any reason I can't sit here as well. It is admittedly a bit small for both of us side by side like this, though, isn't it? Hmm. How about this? Here, come here. Slide over here up onto my lap. Oh, thank you. You're very warm as well. Now, let's try this again. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. And let's just take a break from the world for a bit. You look like you could use one, and I know that I need one as well. I sometimes, okay, often, get way too engrossed in my research and put off resting for extended periods of time. And I have a sneaking suspicion that you do the same. Probably not about research, though. Now, no more talking. I just want you to relax and empty your mind. Take in all the smells around you. How my fingers feel running through your hair, helping you relax. Your muscles, as you relax them, let all the tension melt away into me and leave your body as you exhale. Mm. You are very good at following instructions. I can see the spirits around you calming down as well. They're a much calmer color now, yet still very comforting. I've never seen a human before in which the spirits were so interested in. No, there I go again with that habit of mine, trying to make sense of and research everything. I really do need to force myself to relax just as much as you. So let's just both close our eyes, have a nice long rest here, and tomorrow we can discuss you staying here. For research purposes, of course.